Yo guys, what's up and welcome to the stream. Today I've actually been working on the zombie system. It had just had some basic logic within the one character blueprint. But what I've done is I've actually created a behavior tree for it and all that sort of stuff. I've also created a controller and a zombie manager which will handle all the zombie spawns and all that sort of stuff. But it isn't fully complete yet, so maybe I can show you that a bit later. But today what we're going to do is we're going to work on the fast travel system. So pretty much these points here are where the fast travel points are going to be where you can travel from settlement to settlement. So pretty much I've actually got started getting a UI going. So let me open this up a little bit. Actually, let me just quickly open my phone just so I've got the chat. So let me just quickly do that. Go to here. Get to there, should be able to turn that down, yep, like that. Should be able to go there. And shout out to the one watching. So that should be good. Now I can see the chat. So pretty much this is how it's going to be. Pretty much a UI is going to pop up and it's just going to be the map. But there's going to be little icons for each settlement. So pretty much the map's going to pop up on screen when you go to a fast travel point and sort of what's the word? Activate it, and then you can either click on a location. But to be able to fast travel to each location, you first are going to have to discover that location, and to be able to fast travel to that location. So you won't be able to fast travel anywhere you haven't been yet. So you're going to have to actually discover the location first. So what I mean by discover is, as you can see, there's a volume around here, and this is the location volume. So what's going to happen here inside this one, this is what's happening here. It's just a basic trigger, and it's just showing the location and then dimming it away. So when we spawn into the location, it will say welcome to Russellbrook. But inside here, it's going to be other functions where it sort of loads and saves the location data to there. So depending on your location data, depending on if you can click on that. But let's just finish off this bit here. What I need to do is I need to create, I can press just, you can press M again because M's going to open the map, M to close again. But what I want to do is I want to put a little button here that we can use to close. So I can go to yeah, inside in the border, I need to be able to put a button, I believe, would work. Yep. So, okay, it wants to be like that. Okay, let's just do that. Put this close. For the close button, we can go there. We can put it over to here. We can anchor that. So minus 100. No, not the size, the position. Minus 100. No, it wants to be 50. And maybe minus 50. Let's go 20. Yeah, minus 20. So now inside that button, we want a text, which is probably the easiest way to do it. Put that there, go like this. The button needs to go to content. We need to go there. This can be, we don't need to change that. We can just go do an X like that, maybe. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that sort of works. What type of padding? Only just a 2. 0 padding. That's good. I feel this can be like that. Lights. But we need to go to here. We would need to color and opacity or background color. Yeah, we need to go 0.3. No, that'd be 0.8. So now we can actually just move it where we want it, about there. Alright, so there's a close button. That sort of makes sense. It doesn't seem to be centered though. What's this? Let's put that as text. It's centered, not centered that way. What's here? Uh, why isn't it moving? Okay, well, anyway, that's just going to work for now. So when we click on that button, we want to remove from parent. When we click on that, we want to remove from parent. We don't need any of that for now. Let's just go remove from, shout out to the two watching. Yeah, should be good. So that should just close it now. So now we actually need something that's going to trigger it open. So we can go to here. So now these things need spawn points. So that's not a blueprint. I need to drag some sort of blueprint over so we can go to UI, locations, blueprints. This should be in here actually. Locations UI. Yeah, that's what's going to happen actually. Widgets. Locations UI can go into. Wait, what? Alright. This can go into locations UI. Okay, so now locations, UI, widgets. So now we got this. Alright, now what we need, locations, blueprints. Just an actor, blueprint, fast travel point. Alright, now we can drag that there. This has got to need some sort of collision. Sphere collision. Trigger. What's that look like? Yeah, that should be good. We need to increase the size. Let's just go, I think 3 would be good. Nah, it needs to be 5 or something. I think 5's good. Yeah, that's gonna work, I think. So you have to walk right up to it. So there's a fast travel point. Good. Alright, now in our fast travel point, we want to change the collision of this to a custom. We want to ignore everything but overlap a pawn. You can't step up on it, and overlap events. That's good. Now we can go to on begin overlap, and we can get rid of that. So on beginning overlap, we can just double check it's a player. I'm just doing carts and real simple stuff. I'm just getting the framework done for everything before I, optimize and all that stuff. So TPS. So if it's this one, we want to create a widget. Yes. Widget blueprint map. Then we want to add to viewport. Add to viewport. And that's what we want to do. Alright, now let's see what happens when we go to the fast travel point. Let me just get rid of this zombie for now so he doesn't harass us. Okay. Alright, it takes a couple seconds to load. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it takes a couple of seconds though, because the map, I'm loading the whole map. I haven't quite partitioned any of it yet, so we'll just see how that goes. Should be good. I should be able to just walk to. I should be able to just see the UI now, and then we can start doing some mechanics for the icons. Uh, all right, there. Everything's good. Oh, it's a little bit choppy, the stream. Not as choppy as it was before last time, before I changed RAM. So now, there we go. We need to show mouse cursor and UI only. Show mouse cursor UI only, and also this button doesn't like the Z order. So 30, make that 35, make these 35, yep. Alright, so that's going to work. But what we need to do is we need to show mouse cursors in the controller. Yep, player controller. Set show mouse cursor, beautiful. I know these things need to be replicated, but that's just not how I do things at the start. I'm just making sure I do replication, optimization, all that afterwards. So we want to show the mouse cursor, but we also want to show UI game only or something. UI game only. Show input mode UI only. I think that's what we want. In mouse look mode, widget to focus on would be this one. Alright, so now when we close it, I need to go to here and remove all that stuff. So get player controller would be set show mouse cursor to off and UI end game or something. UI end only. Set input mode. I'm pretty sure that's what we need. So everything should just work good. We can go like that. That should be good. Alright, let's see how that goes. Actually, one sec. Let me just go to here. Let me just quickly grab the link. Give me a second, guys. I'll just do that. I can go to here. I can go to you. Okay, I can go to here. Give me 1 second, guys. I just got to grab this link. There it is. Copy link. I'll just quickly go into the Discord, let everyone know what, that we're live. Shout out to the free viewers, but this only take a second, guys. Discord's open now. I can go to, which one is it? This one. I can go to here. We can get like that. This. I can actually remove that now. So we can go back to here. Yeah, we want to send that. Let's just throw it here. Yep, that would work. This one works. Alright, that's all good. Let's just get rid of that. Now we can get rid of this. Yes. Alright, so we're back, so that's good. Now we're actually just checking if the fast travel actually works now. So maybe we should start getting a couple people in now. But I forgot to do that at the start. Maybe I won't have to do that every stream soon. Maybe YouTube will start showing people while it's live. Because the views seem to come after the lives. But how's everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. Let me know if the audio and visuals are all good. There we go. Let's go for check this fast travel. I really got to partition this map just so it's easier to load the map. Welcome to Russellbrook. Now what we want to do is we want to go into map mode. Why am I still running? That's hilarious. But anyway, it's not removing the parent. Okay. Input game only. So this one bugged it. UI only. Input mode. Game and UI. That's the one we want for that. We want to show mouse cursor. Maybe the mouse cursor's got to be done afterwards. We'll see anyway. Widget to focus on. So hide cursor during capture. No. Hide cursor during capture. No, we don't want to hide cursors. But anyway, that's good. And this, nothing happened when we did this. Set the input that allows only the UI to respond to user input. And if the UI doesn't handle if play input, controller gets a chance. Oh, okay. So we want that one there. Set an input that allows the player inputs. The target. That's what's going on. Oh, wait, this is the target. The self. Flash input. Input mode. Any idea, guys? Shout out to Mr. Nightstar. Welcome to the stream, mate. Shout out to the 4 viewers. Starting to get a couple of people in here now. So, input mode. UI only. Game UI. Maybe we don't have to change that. Maybe we just do this. Maybe that bugged it. But anyway, we'll see. Maybe we'll stop running when we open the map. Because it has to be game and UI input because it's a multiplayer game. You can't just like freeze the player. Like, shout out to the 5 viewers. But yeah, that's today's little project. I'm still building the zombie system. I've been working on it for the last couple of days, but I'm building a whole behavior tree around it. What I'll do is I'll show you in a bit that behavior tree just to see how it works. Because beforehand it was just a pawn with like blueprint code on the event graph that was actually moving the zombie. So it had no navigational sense at all. Like it ran around objects like in a weird way, but now it actually takes this wall into account. It knows that it can run. I can't go up there for some reason. I need to change the height of that. But anyway, it knows that it'll be able to run into here when that door's open and stuff like that. So it will follow a navigational path. But anyway, let's go check out this travel system here. But this should be good now. I should stop moving. Yes, I can still move, which is good. It just keeps showing. Alright, so I know how to fix that. We just got to make sure that when we show it, we got to remove it. So what we got to do is go like this. We can probably break all those for now. We can go to promote to thing and call this, what is it? It's a map widget. Let's just call it map widget. Alright, so there's the map widget. The map widget needs to be in focus. And then we add the map widget to the viewport. But if for some reason they trigger it again, we want to move this over touch and grab all that. Before we actually create the widget, we want to go like this and go is valid. And we can go like that. So if it is valid, if it's not valid, we want to create. But if it's not valid, we want to remove from parent. Remove from parent. So now we're actually just going to remove, if it is valid, we remove it and then show it. It's as simple as that. So there we go. So that's good. So now it shouldn't double up. And maybe the click was working now, but we didn't know because it was just duplicated. But let's check it now. Yep, there we go. Shout out to the 4 viewers. Mr. Knight says, is it impossible to add GTA 5 car skins, etc. to OpenMP and not replace them? I'm not 100% sure how OpenMP, I haven't quite looked into it yet. Not sure how OpenMP works, but if it works like San Andreas DL version, like the, yes. If that's how it works, then yes. The answer is yes. If it's not how it works, then the answer would be, I don't know. So now I should just open up one. Okay. Beautiful. I can still move around. I can close that. But my view is all messed up. Right, the view's messed up after I close it. Ah, it doesn't know what to remove. Didn't I create a variable here? Oh wait, no, it's itself. Yeah. Alright, that's good. That's what I've got to do. I've got to put game only. Input mode to game. Import game. Input mode. Game only. Alright, that's going to work, I believe. That should be all fixed now. So then we can start working on the icons. Let's just go like that. That works good. Let me just quickly have a little, show you a little geese, guys. So, yeah, with the zombie system, pretty much there was just a pawn that done all the logic inside the pawn. It had no behavior tree whatsoever. Didn't even have a controller. It was just that and that. But what I've created is like a new, just duplicated and created a new one. But I've also created a new character, rebuilt the whole system from the ground up. I created a behavior tree. Also, you know, Blackboard is part of the behavior tree, but I've also created a proper controller for it, and also a zombie manager for the world, where it manages all the spawns and deaths and all that sort of stuff for the zombies. These are just spawn points, so I can place spawn points for zombies. But this is the behavior tree. So pretty much there's 2 selectors, so it will do this one first. If this one fails, it will go to this one, and vice versa, sort of thing. But this is if this is the zombie roam, so if has not sensed play, it will find a random location, slow its walking speed down, move to the location and wait 3 seconds and repeat. But as soon as it has sensed a player, it will start attacking. And this is where we do it's a behavior tree service where this is constantly being called. So I'm constantly updating the player's position, which is the target location. So it's constantly finding a player, speeding up to a chase speed, and then actually moving to the player. And it's constantly checking also if the player is in range, and if the player is in range, it will actually attack the player. So it sort of works. It will work the first time. He will run up to me and attack me, but there's he's a bit confused about going from here to here. So I still got to work that out. What I believe I've got to do is I've got to come off here, do a simple parallel, so then it can do two operations at once. So I can leave this operation like that, and then, but once they're in range, I can do the chase mechanic and the attack mechanic in the selector. I mean, in the simple parallel. So it will continuously do that. Unless it can attack, then it will attack. But else it will just keep chasing the player. So that's the idea. But anyway, let's get out of that. Now we just got to test that everything's good with the UI. So let's go back into that. Shout out to the free viewers. Here we go. Come on. Should be good. Yeah, it takes a little bit. I've really got to partition that world because it's 16 square kilometers with 13,000, things placed in it. So here we go. There we go. All right. So now the UI just should be good. Yeah, that's good. We can go back to that. We can still move around in that, but we can't move around like that. That's how we want it. Alright, so that works perfectly now. So now what we want to do is, that's good. We want to go back to the designer. So now we need to make some logic for these bad boys. There's only going to be 3, so location, we'll just call it 0, 1, 2. Alright. So when they click, what we want to do is maybe a hover. Get all these and do like a hover action or something. On hover or some. The navigation. Maybe the images don't have that mechanic, which I think was not here anyway. So what I've got to do, I believe, is I've got to potentially make a button. Then we'll go like that. We'll put the button there. We can. Maybe I can. Maybe. Is this gonna work? Oh man. Okay. Hopefully that's gonna work. I believe it might. I think it is. Okay, we wanna potentially drag that into the button. Okay, this button now needs to be 35. Alright, that's working. The location doesn't have one now, a Z index. So now, location. Alright, that's gonna work, I believe. Yeah, that works. That's where it wants to be, but we want to crop the content. But the background, we want an opacity of 0. This is the size. What type of size? was it? It's a 32 by 32, so now we can potentially reshape this whole thing like that. Maybe? I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, that just works like that. So does this have, oh, that's what I need to check. Does this have the hover mechanic? Oh, yeah, we go. On pressed, on hovered. There we go, nice. So when it hovers, we can potentially change the size of this thing. Like, so you can tell you've actually hovered over it. And when it hovers, we hover over, a little box can pop up with some information about it. So you can, yeah. So there's going to be like over 20 of these all around the map, and you can maybe not 20 because not all the locations are actual set towns. But anyway, that sort of works like that. So see, oh, on mouse button down. Oh no, I lost the, what's he, okay. The anchor's changed. Size the content, we 35 it. Okay. Alright, that works. Alright, so now I need to grab that and that can go there. So now on hover, on mouse down. No, see, we need the hover. God! Go back to where I was. That's what I want. Alright, so now on hovered, what do we want to do? We want to potentially grab the location. Yeah, we want to grab. Let me rename these things. So, location 1 button or location 0 button. I'll just call it 1. Alright. Location 1 button, location 1. Location 1 icon. That works. So when we click down on the location 1 button, we want to get the location 1 icon and size. Set desired size override. What type of size are we looking at? A 32 by 32. What we want to do is maybe .46, maybe change it to 46, see how that looks. On hovered, on hovered, on unhovered. Beautiful, lucky we got that. Oh, and change it back to 32. Let's just see if that works for that one thing. If that's good, that's just an indicator that you've hovered over it. Just a little bit of animation sort of thing. Save all. Let's load that, see how it goes. Shout out to the 4 viewers. Jump in the comments, guys. Let me know where you're watching. I'd be interested. I'm interested to see where all you guys are from. What country? And also what time? Like, so I know sort of what the time is from where you are. But anyway, all right. So now we're checking that one icon which is on the right of the map to see if it changes size, because the buttons are size to content, I believe. Oh, beautiful. So there, all right, that's good functionality for that. See, it just indicates like that, and obviously when you hover over it, the information panel will pop up. But let's start working on that a bit more. So that's good. We need to do that for all of them now. So let's just quickly do that. There's only 2 more. Can I change this to a button potentially somehow? No, I can't. So let's just get rid of them. Duplicate. Location 2 button. Location 2 icon. I've got to move that actually. Here's the size of content. Alright, let's call this 1. Because that was the first one I done. Then the second town I done was this one. This needs to move over a touch. No, there, and the third button is we've only got 3 locations because I'm only focusing on that small island to build all the mechanics in. So there's 3. Here's another 3. Okay, but this needs to move now to its position, which would be here. Yeah, that's good. So now we can do some functionality. Can you do multiple buttons? No, you can't. So button 2, hovered. Button 2, unhovered. Button 3, hovered. Button 3, unhovered. Okay, that would be good. Alright, now I can just change all of these. Okay, there's 1. There's 1. Actually, what I'm going to do is for the hovereds, I need to do 46. So hovered 46. Hovered 46. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1 icon. 2 icon. Alright, 3 icon. Alright, that's good. They all hover. Maybe we won't do the panel right now. We'll just see if the functionality works, the basic functionality. So on mouse down of that. So we want the on mouse down of the icons. Oh, you have to bind something. Oh yeah, this is where we can create the my geometry. Maybe the geometry of the icon or something. Okay, what's the return icon? Event reply structure. What? I don't know what the hell that is. On mouse down bind? Because the button is not... Maybe I can fix this button, like... that's not gonna work. Size of content. Yeah, no, we've got to do it for mouse down here. Like it's just, I don't know. This is just gonna have to work here. So on mouse down, what we want to do is we need to store the information into this icon maybe. Interesting. But also when we fast travel, we need somewhere to spawn also. So that triggers, but we need somewhere to spawn. Maybe I can make them spawn randomly around the sign. Interesting. I'd have to think about that. But anyway, there's a little bit of that. Let's see how long we've been going for. 40 minutes. That's pretty good. I'll have to think about all that logic. That's a bit of thinking there. So maybe we can jump from this. We can leave this for now. But as you can see, the map is going to be called New England. And I'm calling it New England because there's a part of America that's called New England. It's not like a place. It's different cities or different counties that make up this place called New England. And that's sort of what I've called the island. That's the place, New England, if you haven't figured it out already with this. What is that? But now let's jump into the zombie. Let me just show you that for a little bit. So this is the old one. This is the new one. Just placed in the world. I'm not spawning it on the manager, but what we're going to do is we're just going to play around with this guy. And see how he responds. He'll respond first off, but then he's getting confused after he attacks me and then loses me. It could potentially be his perception, so I'll have to upgrade his perception. Because beforehand, the old pawn used pawn sensing mechanics, but I'm using AI stimulus perception, AI like proper AI perception, so they can hear you, see you, all that type of stuff. I can determine how far it can see, the peripheral vision of it, and everything. So there we go. See, he comes up, he attacks, but then he doesn't know what's going on after. So I think a simple parallel might fix that because he needs to continue chasing me. What I can do is that's what I believe's going to happen. Is we can Control X, Control V. Okay, now I'll have to do a simple parallel here. So we'll call this on zombie detect and call this on zombie attack. Make it a delayed. See, so now, see, it will do this process unless it can do this process. Then it will do that process, and then go back to this process. So that's exactly what we want. So we can go like that and like that. So observer aborts. I don't think we have to do an abort there. That might give it a little bit of extra logic or ability to think. Maybe that's going to work. But yeah, I'm just trying to finalize this zombie system. It's not replicated yet. That's going to take extra work. But yeah, I'm just pretty much getting it to run at the player index 0, which is the standalone player. So which I think has some problems because the player is replicated, and then if I put multiple zombies down, they or maybe that was just a bug, they all couldn't hear me. So there we go. He's attacking. Oh, he's still attacking. I'm still losing, but he keeps running and attacking. That's progress though. Look, he's even gone back to roaming. That's actually a major difference. Wow. Okay, if is play in range. Oh, maybe we want to update that here as well, just to be safe. I think that's gonna. I didn't even think about it. Alright, so hopefully this is a major improvement, because that would just fix the whole behavior tree. It's like I just don't like it needs to chase you and not attack you. Oh, maybe I have to set the attack status back. Oh no, the attack status does it automatically. Because there's tasks, there's different tasks it has for the behavior tree. And there's two services. The update. So now it's constantly updating. He's still doing that, and I'm just gonna die at him. He attacks me. It just doesn't matter if he's near me. So that's the problem now. That's a big improvement though. Keep checking if it's in range still. Wait, this is a simple parallel coming off this sequence, so it will do that, then that, then that. So this, I don't think needs to be here. Unless... interesting. Chase, that goes to the location of the player. Any Unreal Engine experts watching care to jump into the comments? So the attack, it's attacking, so I need to reset that somehow. What if I remove that, and because it's doing the check anyway in the task. It's doing the check here, yes. All possible aborts go this way. And it's finishing it, so maybe that will work. Maybe we should just remove that. If statement, pretty much. Maybe this will be better. We'll see what happens anyway. But yeah, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. You actually pop up on screen. I've got the alerts going. I'm pretty sure you'll be the 1100 subscriber. 1100. So now he doesn't even know if I'm in range. Look at him casually walking. But look at the type of navigation he's going to have. Watch. See? Perfect navigation. He knows where everything is. He knows what he can run around. He knows what will block him. He's also got sight. So you can hide behind a wall or a fence even that he can't technically see you through. So yeah, that's just him strolling around. He hasn't quite evolved yet. So that's the idea to make different species. So potentially there's this guy, which is just a normal zombie. But then there's the evolved zombie with the lava material, if you've seen it in the last live stream. So he'll be able to run faster, take more damage, all that type of stuff. But yeah, he's just chilling. So maybe we can do the logic Maybe if we do the logic here. No, because we need to. We need to do the logic here. So we need to put a decorator again. If player is in range. If the player in range is set. Oh, maybe if I abort self. Abort, you can't abort it. Okay. Has sense player. Play in range. So, but he thinks I'm in range constantly. It's going back to here. That's what's happening. He's staying in range, or thinks he is, and then he's going back to the his. And then he's doing this at the same time. Maybe if I make another selector. Not 100% sure. But there you go. That's pretty much, I think, yeah. So there's roam, zombie detect, and zombie attack. It's delayed. Nodes running in the background while main task is active. Ah! So this main task is continuously active. Maybe if I go like this and just flip it. So if player is not in range, that should work. That actually might fix everything. That's what's happening. It's doing the main task while it's doing the attack as well, but we only want it to do the main task. But we need it to go to the player before it's in range. Oh, that's right. That's good. It's going to work. If it's not in range is the check. So that should be good. Like he could potentially actually just be 100% perfect now, which will be hectic. And then we what we can do is we start do the species logic. Yes. Bro. Oh, he's lost. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to attack anymore. But he's... Interesting. He seems to be working pretty well. Look, what if I go there, watch, he'll run it. See that? So he completely understands navigation now. Like, if you've seen probably during the gameplay of the zombie system in the last live stream, it was like horrible. But yeah, no, he's good now anyway. So he just doesn't know how to attack anymore. If not in range, do that. Interesting. If player is in range. I can't abort that. That needs to be delayed. Anyone got any ideas? But yeah, that's just the joy of Unreal Engine. Just trying to work out how to use this powerful tool to create this stuff. But I actually like how he runs it, like he's very good at running around now. Because look, I'll show you here, like this guy. Look, this is the event, here's the, we want to go to here, but the event graph. So this is the event graph, right? We've got, health and damage, then we've got sense player, give up chasing the player. This is all done like within the blueprint event graph, which I didn't even know was possible. Like it's using things like AI move to, that's probably the most complex AI this thing has, which is the basic AI controller. So all the logic was done here, sort of thing. The attack logic, everything. there was an animation blueprint, and that's it. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much how it was all working. But now, if I show you my event graph, this is just my event graph. Resetting stuff, and then this is um, when this is the animation notifiers. So the animation blueprint calls this. So when the zombie actually swings their arm and it impacts, it will start the attack, but then once it's finished, it will end the impact. And it's just a little gate that it goes through. It takes damage, but it will end it. If the player or the zombie's dead, or if this is no longer valid for some reason, it will take claw damage. Claw damage, which is currently 15. So yeah, that's just that. And then we got, the simple point damage system. So there's headshots, else it would just damage it normally. So everywhere else it would take normal damage, but headshots will instantly kill the zombie. So that's my event graph. That's it compared to that monstrosity from beforehand. But now I've also got a player controller which does a lot of logic as well. Runs a behavior tree, just gets a reference. On target perception AI. So this is proper AI perception on the zombie, and the player has a AI perception stimulus. So the player can be seen and heard by this AI perception, which is on the AI. So on updated, what are we doing here? That's right. We're just activating is sense player inside the is sense player here inside the behavior tree, so then it can do these if statements here. So that's just every time it perceives something, it makes sure it's actually perceived something that's not dead, and then we set accordingly. Or if they forget, it just removes the sense, or I can actually toggle unsense, which I have to in some cases. But that's pretty much all the logic is, and the behavior tree with this many tasks, 5 tasks, and 2 services. So this is all the zombie AI logic. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. So yeah, we've got a couple more minutes, guys. What we'll do is we'll just go over an hour. So pretty much that's where I am now. Pretty much I've been working on the zombie system the last couple of days. So that's just completely creating all these files pretty much. What I'm using all the animations. They're staying normal. Using the enums, obviously using materials, meshes, obviously using the same sounds, but I haven't quite, that's why you couldn't hear the zombie, because I haven't quite done the sound logic in my character yet. But that's just going to be either the same logic as before or even better logic, because now it has perception and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so that's where we are. So I've added task, and I've just added all these blueprints, except that one and that one. Those are the original, which I've just got to delete, but I'm using them for reference. But yeah, so that's pretty much where we're at. So I've been working on the zombie system. I'll be working on that too to finalize it, and then I will finish this fast travel system. But another thing I want to start working on is the inventory system. So I've built the inventory system before, so I actually followed about 20 or 17 tutorials. It took me 2 weeks just so I could learn how the inventory systems work. But yeah, like I could rebuild it myself by following the tutorials again. But thankfully for Patreon, I can just go on the dude's Patreon, which I already have, give him $5, download the project files, and now I've got the project files. So now all I've got to do is just do my UI changes and my updates. So I'm going to be adding weight to the equation. So items are going to weigh things, and you won't be able to fit any items in your backpack if it's too heavy, if the item's too heavy. There's also going to be currency logic built into the inventory. So when you actually look at vendors, when you trade with vendors, you actually have to buy items, and you can also sell your items. So I need it so when you open a vendor dialogue with the inventory, the money logic needs to be there so you can purchase things and sell things. So all that logic needs to be done for the inventory system, but that's extremely easy to add on. It will probably just take a day or so just to rebuild all his project files back into mine. But I've got pickups. I've showed you before, but here's the loots that here's some of the loot we're looking at. You know, we've got medikits, canned food, gas cans, you know, tools, rope, water bottle. There's also, I'm not going to be using this ammo. I'm going to be downloading an ammo box, which is just one ammo box, which is going to be used for all types of ammos. There's batteries as well. There's a flashlights for our flashlight system and all that sort of stuff. But those are going to be part of the inventory system as the pickup system. And the way the pickup's going to work is like interiors like this. Inside there's going to be pickups with a white line highlighted around them. So you have to go inside interiors to find pickups. There'll be just random loot just like inside these interiors. So that's sort of how you're going to find loot, and you'll be able to find loot on zombies and on players and all that sort of stuff. And potentially maybe looting things like cars or actual cars or stuff like that. But that's the actual idea for the next couple of updates. I'm not sure when the next stream. It won't be tomorrow. It'll be the next day. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at, guys. So I've only been going for about doing this project for about 10 odd days now. So this is where we are, guys. So anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to cut the live stream off now. We've been going for over an hour. That's good. But anyway, guys, if you want to stay updated on this game and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you get notified about my videos. I'm going to be posting devlogs soon. But anyway, guys, hit the like button and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.